The LGBTQ plus community is coming together this weekend to celebrate Pride as 15,000 are descending on downtown Colorado Springs for the event.
And Pride honors the achievements of the LGBTQ plus community, but it also is meant to raise awareness. This year will be the first Pride event since the mass shooting at Club Q back in November here in the Springs, where 5 people were killed that night when a gunman walked in the club and began shooting. Because of this senseless act, the Pikes Peak Pride leadership has been working with law enforcement to make sure this event is safe this year.
If you do go, expect to see increased security and security sweeps throughout the entire festival. Organizers say while safety is important, they want to focus on healing from that night.
It just shows, how much that tragic moment really affected so many of us. Whether you knew the victims or not, you felt that pain, and you just want to pay tribute and support the victims, their families, the survivors, just everyone that was involved.
Now, when the attack happened, it was an active duty member of the Navy and a local veteran who helped take down the mass shooter. Richard Fierro was with his family at the club that night in November. He's our area retired veteran, and he held the shooter down until police arrived.
Because of his heroic actions, Fierro will be serving as Grand Marshal in the parade, and he's been celebrating Pride for the past 5 years, but he knows how special this year will be.
It's just been really cool that they were so accepting and willing to do that with me. And I was in no way going to say no, because that's just the coolest thing.
Tomorrow, there's actually going to be a special ceremony and commemoration to recognize the impact this tragedy has had in our community. It starts at 11 a.m. at the Pioneers Museum.
Mayor Yemi Mobolade will give a special recognition to Richard Fierro. Some of the survivors have a special tribute performance planned as well. Then at 11:56, there is going to be a moment of silence, and that coincides with the time the first 911 call came in at 11:56, the night of that shooting. While paying tribute to Club Q victims is a big piece of this year's Pride event, there's also a lot of other events going on to celebrate this weekend.
Yeah, Caroline Peters joining us live now from downtown Colorado Springs. Caroline, events are already getting started early this morning.
Yes, good morning. The Pikes Peak Pride Fest kicking off this weekend. Take a look right here. They're turning this crosswalk into a rainbow crosswalk right here downtown in the Springs on Tejon Street. And this is just the start of what is to come. The Colorado Springs Pioneers Museum is where things kick off tomorrow morning. That'll start at 10 a.m. through 7 p.m. Sunday has the same hours. There's going to be a beer garden, vendor booths, and food trucks to look forward to. On Sunday, there's also going to be the parade. That starts at Acacia Park. It goes all the way down Tejon Street, ending at the Pioneers Museum. And I spoke with a performer who is looking forward to being a part of this parade.
The excitement behind Pride is that good old authentic life, being who you are, living out, living proud, being queer, being here, taking up space. That is Pride.
And if you plan on attending the Pikes Peak Pride Fest this weekend, remember that parking can fill up quick downtown, so it's a good idea to have a plan for parking. It's also a good idea to pack sunscreen and to bring lots of water. And historically, Pride is held in July in Colorado Springs. This is the first time they're having it in June, which is known as Pride Month. Those who put this event together tell me they're excited to see it all come together. Back to you.